guys ready?
People don't realize at home the pressure of a live show, and this is make it or break it. Tonight, you broke it.
Now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere.
Make some noise!
My goodness me!
I've eaten a lot of restaurants by myself. Surprise!
What a way to end the show. You brought it home.
I believe this could be our best show yet.
This is a self-portrait, Howard? This lineup is stronger than any lineup before.
Every single act is a winner.
It's going to be a great night.
Live from the New Jersey Performing Arts Center, it's America's Got Talent. Please welcome your host, Nick Cannon.
Welcome to America's Got Talent. It's the last quarterfinal, the last chance for any of the top 48 acts to make it through to the next round. Tonight, the final 12 will take the stage, and only 4 will go through. But those 4 will be one step closer to our life-changing prize, $1 million, and the chance to headline the show in Las Vegas. Coming up, we got claw dancing, cannon firing, and nut shots. Where else can you get all of that, right? And where else are you gonna see judges this good? Give it up for Howie Mandel. The gorgeous Mrs. Sharon Osbourne. And America's judge, Judge Howard Stern. Okay, you know the score. If an act gets X 3 times, the game is over. But you at home can still vote for him. You guys ready to see some talent? All right, let's get this thing popping. First tonight, we gotta head outside for an incredibly dangerous act. A man is going to attempt to score a 40-yard human field goal, and he's gonna do so by firing himself out of a cannon. From Inglewood, Florida, here's David the Bullet Smith.
I'm David Smith. I'm a human cannonball.
You blew it out of the box.
Hadn't seen anything like this before.
Thank you so much.
My dad did this as far back as I can remember. It was my daddy that was getting shot out of a cannon. Like any kid, like my own kids look at me now, they say, well, when I'm big, I'm gonna do that. Inside of a cannon is an insanely intense environment. Last summer, I had an accident at the landing net, and I was very fortunate to walk away from it. I mean, I've landed in the net and just crossed my leg over. The weight of that top leg broke the bottom one.
It is shocking when you see it in real life. Just up there in the air like a bird. I think this is death-defying. I think it's exciting. I love this guy.
Tonight, my cannon shot is going to be much farther and much higher. The landing on shots like these, zero forgiveness. And that cannon fires. 5 seconds later, I might not be alive. That's scary beyond words.
David is attempting a 40-yard field goal through those goalposts. The goal is 20 feet high and 21 feet wide. He'll be reaching the height of about 70 feet. He's gonna be exiting that barrel at about 60 miles an hour, and he'll reach that speed in a fifth of a second. Very intense and ready. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I thought he was going that way.
I did too. I thought he was going that way.
It looks like he is okay. We're gonna see what the judges thought about David's incredible flight right after the break. Right now, let's check out a replay. Wow, welcome back to America's Got Talent. Before the break, David the Bullet Smith was fired through the air from a cannon and scored a 40-yard field goal. Are you okay, man?
Man, I couldn't be better.
Right on. Well, let's see what the judges have to say. Howard.
People don't understand really how dangerous it is what you do. I happen to know that the reason that there aren't more people doing what you do, that 85% of the people who attempt this and try to do this for a living are dead. No joke.
That's an actual fact.
That is an actual fact. That's how dangerous it is to go up and do this thing. No joke. I admire what you do. It's entertaining as hell. And you know, you've got a tough night tonight. There's a lot of great acts. We put you right through the last time. So, you know, people got to vote. That's it. If they're going to put something like this through, it's unique, it's original, it's truly death-defying. I know your wife broke her back 3 times, didn't she, when you tried this?
My sister did.
Your sister did?
Yeah, my sister.
It's an amazingly dangerous act, and I did think you were going left, and I thought that was the last we were going to see of you. It would have been great for ratings, by the way.
Sharon.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when we were looking at you, I thought that you had gone further than the nets. I thought, this is it. It's over. And you did it. And you held that little ball in your hand the whole time, which was very exciting. Now, I have come up with an idea for you. Right. I think when you come back, you need to fly over like a bed of alligators on fire. I think it's a good idea, don't you? Or just like wild animals, right?
We'll try and get you your alligators.
Alligators on fire. Howie, you got any ideas?
Why do the alligators have to be on fire? They got to die for this act?
Yeah,
No,
Peter's not going to like
around
that.
them,
Well, okay, so, well, you know what? I'm going to speak to what you just spoke to. First of all, what you do is amazing. The fact that you're standing there and you're in one piece is amazing. You've defied every possibility by just surviving that. So it is great. My question is, and I want people to vote, if they vote, you will come back. What do you do next? And that's the question. Well, alligators on fire, or what if you actually shot yourself out of Nick Cannon?
This is a family show, man. I say no to that one, too. No, that's not happening. But, I mean, what will you do next if you come in?
You know what? There's so many things that I feel I can do. I can definitely step this up. The field goal was to put some perspective on it, to show people just how far I'm flying out of this thing. 40 yards. You know, everybody knows how long the 40-yard field goal is, and I did that plus the net, plus the length of the cannon. It was a big cannon shot. And, you know, I got lots of tricks up my sleeve. If I come back, you vote for me, I'll show you what we got.
Right on. You want to see some more big cannon shots, you know what to do. You have to call and vote 1-866-60-AGT-01. That's 1-866-60-248-01. For more information and to vote online, log on to NBC.com. There's a limit of 10 votes per voting method, but voting won't open until the end of the show. And it's never been more important than tonight. You have to vote. Okay, moving on to something that's just as explosive. Here's a whole new take on the ancient art of clogging from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's All That.
We're a clogging group. Our name is All That.
With just your feet, I think you've done something.
Thank you so much, man.
Delon, myself, and Brian started dancing together when I was around 14. They were around 10, 11 years old, I believe. We all grew up competing against each other in the clogging competition world. Outside of the clogging world, we really dig keeping things fun. We love to go out. A couple of us are married. We have children, and the children are just the light of our lives. We can't get enough of that. People have a huge stereotype when it comes to clogging in general. We just want to show people how cool this dance can be.
They're real big, beefy guys. You would never imagine that they would clog, and that's what they do, and they do it well.
This is the first round of live competition. This is where you have to step up your game.
They've made a unique and original choice in an all-male clog dancing troupe. I see it as possibly a headlining act.
We've added tricks, we've added stunts. How far do we get over there on the fight scene? We're working incredibly hard to make sure that what we bring to the stage is something fresh and new that no one's ever seen.
All That. Got them on their feet. Good job, fellas. Sharon. Talk to him.
Yes, Nick, darling. Well, all of that. You know I told you before that I think you're incredibly manly. I love all the tattoos. But I have a couple of suggestions. I would like you to come back with leather trousers and no tops next time. Nothing.
As long as we get to come
and lots of oil on the top. And you remind me of that movie, Magic Mike. That's the one. That's what we want to see more of. More working out, guys, not just with the feet, but with this bit. And
This
leather.
bit.
Well, fabulous, quite fabulous.
Howie, would you like to see the same thing?
No.
Thank you.
But it's, I think what you do is amazing. I think, we don't see, you see 1 or 2 guys when I grew up clogged, but 8 guys. I never knew anybody in a clogging club. But the thing is that I think the downfall, and this is what I'm gonna plead to America, is you are on a night that has, as Howard said before, some of the most spectacular, some of the most original different acts. And what you do, you could stand alone and you could be a show. And on any other given night, this would be great. Tonight is kind of a scary night. What you do is amazing, and what you have to do is spectacular. And I don't know if it was leather pants.
Leather and oil.
Or burnt alligator pants.
No.
Anyway, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that people just don't sit at home and think, oh, they're going to go through. If you like them, vote for them.
Thank you so much, man.
Absolutely. Howard, how do you feel?
Well, I think Howie and Sharon have it right. I mean, Sharon was looking for something more. I mean, she's making a joke about you taking off your shirts and all that. Howie's right. This is a tough night, guys. I love your act. I can't believe how entertained I am by this, but is it enough to get America to vote? Tonight you're in for some tough competition. You gave it a great try. You certainly have talent, and you're really fascinating to watch. I don't know if you did enough, though, to get through. I hope you did. I love you, but this is going to be tough.
All right. You had them on their feet. The ladies were screaming. How do the ladies usually, react to the clogging?
We don't discriminate to the ladies. The entire crowd was standing up, and that's what we love. That's what we play for. This is what we dance for. So thank you so much for that.
Equal opportunity clogging. If you want to see all that, you know what to do. Call 1-866-60-AGT-02. That's 1-866-602-4802. Or you can vote online at NBC.com, but not until I tell you to. Voting will be open for 2 hours after the show. Still to come tonight, a unique artist creates beautiful images, but will his pictures win your votes? And a controversial singer tries to persuade the judges and America he's got what it takes. Stay right there. This is America's Got Talent, and we are live from the East Coast, Newark. Our next contestant has already caused controversy at the judge's desk. Now let's see if he can win them over tonight. From Statesville, North Carolina, here is Ulysses.
What's your name?
Ulysses.
Let me hear you do the Addams Family.
That's the act.
Theme song.
A few days before I came out here to do the show, I went to the barber shop. I just wanted a little trim. They took it all. I can't get on TV looking like this. Wow. Got a little situation. Is there anything that you can do?
Start with this. We'll figure something out.
My hair is my mojo, and I am going to get it back. Hot dog. For my live performance, I'm going to spice things up. I've got some hot mamas dancing with me.
One big happy family. I think people would buy tickets to come see a show.
Oh, yeah.
Howard doesn't see it that way.
Well, I already got rid of Big Barry, and tonight my mission is to get rid of Ulysses. I don't think Ulysses belongs in this competition.
I deserve to be in this competition just like anybody else. Hey, I know I can still shake a bomb-bomb. We're going hopping. We're going hopping today. When things are popping. We're feeling healthy away. We're going to drop in on all the music they play at the bandstand. We're going to swing it. We're going to swing it on track. And we'll be clinging. I'm blowing high as a fat. I want to bring in the mom and dad and some fun at the bandstand. On the mat of the bandstand. Because I'm on the American bandstand. When I dance so slow, I'll show only got the grandstand. Well, I'm on the American bandstand. We're going hopping that day. When things are popping, the Philadelphia week, we're going to jump in on all the beats that they play at the bandstand. 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 What do you know? Want the show ready to go? What a pro. We're going swinging. We're going to swing it at night, and we'll be clinging. The blowing hinds are clap, the boats are ringing. My mom and dad are so proud of that bandstand. Oh, rock and roll show on American bandstand. Now we're around on the American bandstand.
Man, Ulysses. 3 X's from the judges. Sorry, brother, but you're still looking toothpaste fresh, baby. You got it together. Howie, you let him live for so long.
I
then at
did,
the
and you know,
very end-
I was ready to come to fisticuffs with Howard here. Here's the thing, and I say this over and over again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I loved what he did. When you came out here in your sweater without the haircut, and you were singing theme songs to shows and taking requests, and now what you tried to do is you tried to Vegas it up, slick it up.
You don't like this?
No.
It's toothpaste fresh, baby. I like it.
Really?
I like it.
Well, you know what? I'm not brushing my teeth after this meal.
Howard.
Well, look, we live in a country that's going through tough times. We have a rough economy. We have terrorism. And now we have this. Look, you're a nice man. I like you. Again, my problem is with these 2 judges, Sharon and Howie. Check your card, because I went and did some research. These 2 decided to put Ulysses through.
Right.
I told them
But we put a
Vegas-
different act through. We put a
excuse
different
me.
act
I
through.
told you in Vegas this wasn't fair to the other acts who had more talent.
If he
Ulysses is a great guy. Nothing, no offense, but you've got to start listening to me a little bit.
I do listen.
We knew.
Hey,
that.
listen, look at the X. It says Howie. I didn't like this.
All right.
I agree. I like the last act.
Well, Sharon, you didn't
Alrighty
like
then.
it either.
No, Ulysses, you know, before I loved what you did, and I do have to agree with Howie. I loved the look before. Now you look like Yogi Bear in a suit. And I liked Yogi in his sweater. But listen, I
Take the wig off.
loved...
Take the wig off. Take the wig off.
You wanna
Take the
it
wig off.
Go ahead. Be you, Ulysses. If you,
Take it off.
You make it.
Let me see.
Oh,
now I like.
There you go. There you go.
Listen, Nick.
Ulysses
is a nice gentleman. He's a great guy to see at a
Are
small
you
club.
finished?
I'm not done.
Why?
Why?
It's my turn.
Give up your turn for me. America wants to hear me. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm very passionate about the show, and I'm passionate about the right people getting through. But go ahead.
No, Ulysses, when you were doing requests of you know, old-time shows and you were singing the theme songs, that's what I loved. And it just wasn't your night tonight. But I do like you very much. And you look good without the wig.
I love you. Y'all keep it going for my man Ulysses. You think the judges were a little harsh?
Well, I was very surprised.
Yes.
Right.
Very surprised.
Because you gave it your all, right?
Yeah.
Y'all see the thrust? He had the thrust move. That
was good. I like the thrust.
One more time for him. Just to vote for Ulysses, all you got to do is call 1-866-60-AGT-03. That's 1-866-60-24803. Or go to NBC.com to vote online. You don't vote, your favorite might not get through. It's a tough night, so do what you got to do. Coming up, this mind reader can impress people on the street.
Is it a 4?
Oh my God!
But can he blow your mind? And the world's largest stringed instrument takes over the stage, but will America vote for its unique sound? Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Now, last time you were at the beach writing your name in the sand, I bet you never imagined that sand art could be this beautiful. From Lexington, Kentucky, here is Joe Castillo.
My name's Joe Castillo.
You told a story in the sand. How many people can do that?
That is a very original piece of work.
I learned storytelling from my father. My dad was my hero, and he died when I was 15. The last thing that my father said to me was, Joe, I think you should be an artist. But instead of going into fine art, I went into commercial art. For me, it was kind of a cop-out. My wife sent me to the hardware store to get some mulch. I was walking down the aisle where they had bags of sand, and one of the bags had ripped open and spilled out on the floor. People had scuffed through it. I got home with the mulch, but I also had a bag full of sand and a kitchen light fixture. I cobbled it together in my garage.
It's all in time to the music. There's probably 10 different figures that show up and tell a story. He's an artist. He's an original. He is amazing.
Being here is something that I know if my dad were here with me, he would be thrilled to see that something he suggested is now, in a very special way, coming to fruition.
Joe Castillo, pretty incredible, sir. Howard, talk to him.
Okay, Joe, you continue to amaze me. I don't know of another human being on earth who could sit there and sculpt in the sand and move me the way you do. This message tonight is an important one. You're showing the different wildlife, what we're doing to the planet, and you did it in 90 seconds with sand. You are unique. You're amazing. You deserve a place here. People should vote for you. This is something different. The only bad thing about your act is that stupid beret. I told you, you don't need it. The beret is not a good hat. It's not a good look for you. Other than that, you're a genius. Thank you.
Thank you, Howard.
Sharon.
Joe, what can I say? You've really touched my heart tonight. That was absolutely incredible. It was so moving, so beautifully executed. Thank you.
Howie.
You know, it's one thing to have a talent, and it's another thing to also have a message. And when you can combine a message with your talent, you're doing so much more. It goes so much deeper than that, and it comes from your soul. And I truly believe that your father is here with you. and helping guide you through this. And I feel it's more than just you. I hope America feels it. I hope they vote. Thank you again so much.
Right on, Joe. Pretty amazing what you did in 90 seconds. This last image, I see the eye with the tear. Whose eye is that?
That's obviously God's eye. We don't own this planet. He just entrusted us with the responsibility of taking care of it, and we haven't always done a good job of that.
Right on. Great words. To vote for Joe Castillo, call 1-866-60-AGT-04. That's 1-866-602-4804. Or you can vote online at NBC.com. Coming up, a young mariachi performer sings from the heart, but tonight he must win America's heart. And a dance group pushes themselves to the limit. Will it be a step too far? Find out when we come back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Up next, our youngest contestant tonight. He's 10 years old and he loves to sing mariachi because it makes him feel good in his heart. He's Sebastian El Charo de Oro.
Sebastian de la Cruz. I'm 10 years old.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, sir.
You're going to New York.
It means a lot. It means my whole life. I'm like any other normal kid, but I sing love songs. When I was 4 years old, I told my dad I want to be a Mexican cowboy. I'm one of the first mariachis to be on live TV. It's a real honor for me.
I think that he could be the one to open up America's eyes and ears to the beauty of mariachi.
I love mariachi because it's a way for me to explain my feelings. It's talking about real-world experiences, what you've been going through.
I am not a mariachi fan. I've been to restaurants where there's some guys annoying you and going in your face, but I love this kid. I love this act.
Well, I'm going to be singing Bésame Mucho. That means kiss me much. It's about a man who is trying to tell this girl that this is the last night I'm going to see you. When I do have a girlfriend, I'm going to serenade her. I've never been in love, but that doesn't mean I can't sing about love.
Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte después. Quiero estrecharte en mis brazos, sentirte muy cerca de mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de aquí. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última.
Wow. That was incredible. Sebastian, great job. Sharon, you got a rose.
That was
You
meant
gave
for
a
me.
standing ovation. I don't think that was for you, Howard.
No.
Sharon, how did Sebastian do?
Sebastian, what can I say? I mean, I honestly don't know much about mariachi music. I don't. But all I know is that I love what you all do. I really, really love it. And you have such passion. When you sing, you have such passion, and your voice is really, really great. You have a huge register with your voice. I mean, you are just a very special, special person.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you.
Howie. Well, Sebastian, tell me why you're crying. What are you thinking?
Because I'm getting a step closer to helping my brother.
Well, you know what? I think you are more than one step closer to helping your brother. I think you just ran all the way to the finish line. This was...
Thank you.
You are wonderful. You are so talented and so passionate. You have an old soul. You're like, have you watched the show in past years? You're like a male Mexican Jackie Ovanco.
Thank you.
Howard.
It's an emotional moment. I'd like to say something to you in your native language. Mis labios de pesca en la cocina. You understand, right? What that means for all my friends, my fishing gear is in the kitchen. I learned this in high school, and I take it with me every day. Thank you. Yeah, you're a terrific kid. You're wise beyond your years, as we say. A lot of fun. Mariachi music. Go figure that I'd like this.
Thank you.
I mean, I figured the only place I'd hear this is in a restaurant, and I would just run out the door. But I love it, and I love you. So what can I say?
Thank you.
America, if you love it, vote.
My man, Sebastian. I know it's a little emotional for you. You definitely are one step closer. Just on a lighter note, though, I want everybody who doesn't know, because Howard is bilingual, of course.
Of course.
But can you tell everybody what that song was about that you were singing?
This song is about the last night I was going to see my love, and that love tonight was Sharon Osbourne.
Whoa.
And the song, it means kiss me much, and Mr. Osbourne, if you're watching, this was to your love. And
You heard that, Ozzy? Y'all keep it going for Sebastian, the player. Kiss me much. And you know what to do. To vote for Sebastian, call 1-866-60-AGT-05. That's 1-866-602-4805. You can also go to NBC.com to vote online. Do not forget to vote. Coming up, a mind reader tries to read the judges' minds, but will that be enough for your vote? And a musician turns this whole theater into an instrument, but has he overstretched himself? We'll find out when we return. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. We are live. And now, with our next act, when you meet him, you have to be very careful what's on your mind, because he'll know exactly what you're thinking. From Westboro, Massachusetts, he's mind reader Eric Diddleman.
My name is Eric Diddleman. I am a mind reader. We're going to collect your drawings. This is a self-portrait, Howard?
How does he do that?
He still has eyebrows! I started magic around 5th grade. I was always really into the David Copperfield specials, and it wasn't until college that I kind of moved away from magic into the mind reading. When people see magic, they know there's an illusion behind it. For mind reading, all I'm dealing with are thoughts. Can you just name the name for the first time out loud?
Robin. How'd you do that?
I mean, there is that desire to maybe do something that no one else can do.
I love Eric Diddleman. I don't know how he does it.
Forget the first name, he's just Diddleman.
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 So, Eric, I've got 2 words of advice. And that's it.
This is definitely the biggest routine I've ever done. Mind reading actually isn't 100% foolproof. Until I'm with that person whose mind I'm gonna read, you never know. In Vegas, I focused a lot on Sharon, but this time, Howie, I'm coming for you.
Howie, I'm a little jealous of you because I've secretly wanted to be a game show host. So tonight, I thought I'd give it a try. This should look familiar, but in my version, only one case matters. Before it came out, I tried to determine which of these cases you'd ultimately select and sealed my prediction inside this envelope. So I want you to take a look at all these cases and choose one number out loud now.
11.
11. Good. Sharon, we're going to eliminate one of these rows. Which row do you want to get rid of? The first, second, third, or fourth row?
Fourth row.
Fourth row, please open your cases. No deal. Howard, you also get to eliminate a row. Do you want to get rid of the first, second, or third?
Third row.
Third row, please open your cases. So far, so good. Now, Howie, at this point, before we open your case, you have one final decision to make. Do you want to keep this envelope or switch it with one of the remaining cases?
I'll switch it.
With what number?
4.
Case number 4. You could have chosen any case. In fact, I even gave you an opportunity to change your mind. But there was one target case I knew you would choose, and you would choose this case. And so you know it's the only one. Can you open the last cases for me?
No! Wow!
And in case there was any doubt, the target is case 4.
That's amazing.
Diddle, man.
Diddleman!
Oh, man.
Wow! Howard!
Diddleman. I got to tell you something. What a night of television. This is an incredible night. We've seen some incredible acts, incredibly tough. I said, I don't know what Diddleman's going to do. You're one of my favorite acts, and you get better and better and better. Congratulations, America. If you don't vote for him, something's wrong with the show. Great job.
Howie, is he a better game show host than you?
Oh, my God. That was amazing. Can I just say you did something amazing? Your timing was a bit off. If you would have done that 4 years ago on The Real Show, you could have been guaranteed $1 million.
Yeah, I know.
But you know something? You are the real deal. Congratulations. That's great.
Sharon.
Diddleman, I think that after tonight, the whole of America will be talking about Diddleman tomorrow morning. I'm telling you. Absolutely incredible. It was just incredible. Well done. And remember, just Diddleman.
Right. Incredible indeed. All right, Diddly D, tell me, who's going through tomorrow?
I can't ruin the surprise.
Right on. To put Eric Diddleman into the semifinals, call 1-866-60-AGT-06. That's 1-866-602-4806. Or vote online at NBC.com. But not just yet. You have to wait until the end of the show. Okay, here comes our next act. He's going to turn this theater into the world's largest ever stringed instrument. From Los Angeles, California, here's William Close and the Earth Harp Collective.
When you run your hands along the strings, it's very similar to running your finger around the edge of a wine glass.
You turn this whole theater into an instrument. That's originality, and I bow to you.
Building totally unique instruments is my passion. It truly is my life's work. About 4 years ago, I had just come back from a show, and I woke up to the smell of smoke. 2 hours later, everything that I had was lost. I was considering giving up, moving somewhere else, and starting a new life. I got the will to rebuild both the house and the instruments. At my first audition, I could tell about halfway through my act, I was like, I think I'm onto something here.
The instrument he created was amazing. Suddenly it occurred to me, this guy's a big act.
I want everybody in America to go to see one of these concerts. You're not sitting there watching a show. You are in the show.
And we could rosin and start to tune right now. I've been doing this now for 15 years. I've been waiting for a worldwide stage. This is the first time that I feel like it's truly, truly ready, and that I'm ready.
Wow. I'd have to say this might be the biggest and longest standing ovation we got.
Oh, come on.
Howie.
Oh, you know what? I've never said this before. I've been here 3 years, and I got 2 words. We're done. I think you won. I think you won this whole contest. I think this is amazing. You are firing on so many cylinders. You, sir, are an amazing performer. You, sir, are an amazing musician. You are also an amazing engineer. This is phenomenal. I've just never been to a show like this, and I would pay any amount of money to sit and watch this concert. I've never built anything. I once made a triangle out of a triangular piece of metal, but that's virtually did nothing. I hit it with a
Howie,
stick.
we'll work on it. We'll meet up and make some instruments.
This is amazing. I want to bang on one of your women.
Sharon.
Thank you.
You know, it's like there have been a couple of times on this show where I have seen things that have totally amazed me, and you know that you are in the presence of something great, innovative, but I have never seen anything on this show at this professional level. You know, we have worldwide artists perform on this show, and when they perform and then our acts come on, sometimes I get like a little embarrassed. I'm like, oi, I mean, are they ever going to get to this level? You are over and above anything I have ever seen on this stage. Everything, from your singer to everything. I bow down to you. You deserve everything and more that this show can give you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Judge Howard Stern.
Well, I'm sitting here holding back because my other 2 judges have gone on for so long, but now I'll go.
How dare you?
Give them the $1 million was my first thought, because this is almost unbeatable what I'm seeing here. I don't know what anyone else is going to do. Look, you know, I've said all along, I joined the show because I really wanted to find an extraordinary talent. I wanted to be part of the process, joining you, Nick, Howie, and Sharon, and find someone who I could really crow about on the radio show every morning. And I found that with you. And I often say, you know, if you really believe in a talent and you're a judge, let's see the judge put up his own money and produce a show with that guy. I think all 3 of us would be willing to do that for the first time. So,
wow.
Exactly.
That's amazing. That's never happened on this show before.
Thank you so much, Howard. Thank you.
Bet. Wonderful. You were wonderful.
Yes, you are. One more time for William Close, ladies and gentlemen. My folks at home, you know what to do. Call 1-866-60-AGT-07. That's 1-866-60-248-07. But can't do anything until the end of the show. Coming up, a dance group attempts their toughest routine yet, but can they pull it off?
Nothing hurts.
And these dogs are out to win America's hearts, but will they win your votes too? This is America's Got Talent. Tonight, you have to choose the last 4 acts from the top 48 to go into the semifinals. It's going to be tough. Tomorrow night, we'll find out which acts got your votes. And we'll also have Brit teen sensation Cheryl Lloyd with her summer smash hit, Want You Back, and the cast of the Tony Award-winning musical Once. It's going to be a great night, and that's all tomorrow at 9/8 Central. Okay, back to the fight for the semifinals. Our next act is all about strength, balance, grace, beauty, and mind-blowing flexibility. From Cape May, New Jersey, here's Unity in Motion.
Our group is Unity in Motion.
This is what we do every day.
It was really a joy to watch.
It's hard, but it's all worth it.
It's a contest. You're going for number one.
Yes, sir.
Keep your eye on Unity and Motion. We haven't seen them here on this stage yet, but they do some of what you do, then they do strength, and they do a lot of dance.
We're not just another dance act. We're honestly at the studio more than we're at home.
Again, watch your transitions.
I think the pressure is on for our group because of the mistake in Vegas.
So we need to get past that now, and I don't want to see that happen again.
Our choreographers, they've been coaching all of us since we were 2 or 3 years old. We've grown up with them.
They have given up so much to be able to do the things that they're doing.
The competition is so stiff, and I hope that they've really, really been practicing hard.
Or hold this balance, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're killing me, girl.
These girls are up to the pressure. They can handle anything. I believe in them that much.
You're going to do it this time. Don't worry.
Incredible. Unity in motion. Great job, ladies. Howard.
I have said it every week that these girls, these young girls, are the best dance act we have. Now look, I don't know who was thinking this up. We have a night here that I have never seen on America's Got Talent. Each act is better than the next. Through the crummy luck of the draw, you're on a night where I don't really know who's going to get through. We only have 4 spaces. You guys deserve it. You do strength. You do dance. You guys do contortion. You are a combination of everything we're looking for. And here's the weird news tonight. I don't know if you're going to get voted through because this is a difficult, difficult night. I want to say to the producers, I think you guys were drinking heavily when you put this night together because these guys do deserve to go through. They're that good. We'll see what happens.
Sharon.
It was absolutely perfect. Everything was perfect. The choreography. I love your costumes. I love the makeup. Your whole presentation was really A-class. It really was. And listen, there's 7 of you. Get all your friends to call, please. Have everybody call, because Howard's right. It's a really tough night tonight. Okay? And I wish you all the luck.
Thank you.
Howard.
You know, I also think you're real good. I'm not in total agreement with Howard here because I think the bar has been raised this whole season, not just tonight. And I don't know if it was spectacular enough to hit that bar. I really don't believe it was.
I
believe you're great.
Back.
You know what?
Wow.
But it's not fait accompli. I've been reading on Twitter at Howie Mandel. People are saying, no, people have been saying right now they know who's going to win. They've already seen the winner tonight. They're saying that. They haven't because people don't vote. They just take it for granted. So if you think that I'm wrong and you want these people, vote and call, because they won't go in without your help.
Absolutely. And we all know how hard you guys work and all the time and dedication you put into it. If you had to say one thing to the people in America to vote for you, what would you say?
I would say that we worked so hard for this, and we pushed to the limit, and we were on our A game, and we just tried to prove to Howie that we can have a perfect performance. And we hope that comes across to everyone. Please vote for us.
Well said. I couldn't have said it any better. To vote for Unity in Motion, call 1-866-68-GT08. That's 1-866-602-4808. But not until the end of the show. Coming up, a duo take a risk with their version of a Tayo Cruz mega hit, or will it wow America? And a man takes a risk with parts of his anatomy, but will it make you vote? Stay right there. This is America's Got Talent. Our next act got together at college in Austin, Texas. They're a duo, but they're definitely not a couple. They are Eric and Olivia.
I'm Olivia.
I'm Eric.
We're Eric and Olivia.
You have a beautiful voice. You have a boyfriend, I take it.
No, I don't.
Eric, what's the problem? Close the deal.
We met as freshmen at the University of Texas. We lived in the same dorm building, and we kind of just started playing music right from the beginning, and it just really clicked.
Honestly, I really didn't start singing until we met. All of our arrangements come from him. I just have the pleasure of singing over them. A lot of people ask us if we're a couple. I don't know what to say about it.
It's a little awkward sometimes because I'm dating someone right now. We're all friends, so it's all good.
Good for him, he's got a girlfriend. From what I hear, she wears an Olivia mask to bed every night.
I'm just really glad that I can share this experience with Eric. Yeah. Our talents by themselves aren't nearly as exciting as what we make together.
Our dream is within our reach. It's right there.
Yeah.
I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, oh, gotta let go. I came to dance, I hit the floor 'cause that's my plan. I'm with all my favorite friends. Give me some space for both my hands. And it goes on and on and on. And it goes on and on and on. Yeah, I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, hey, oh, gotta let go. I wanna celebrate and live my life, saying, hey, oh, baby, let's go. 'Cause we gon' rock this club, we gon' go all night, we gon' light it up like it's dynamite. I told you once, I told you twice, gon' light it up like it's dynamite. I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, ayo, gotta let go.
Right on. Eric and Olivia. Wonderful job. Sharon, talk to him.
Olivia, you have a great voice. It's an unusual voice. I love what you do. And I can only keep repeating what we've all been saying tonight to everyone. 4 people can go through. And America is going to have a really tough time tonight deciding who to put through.
Howie.
You know, I'm still on the same page as I was at the beginning. I think you're very talented. I think you're beautiful, and the music is really good. I really believe it's more a lounge or coffee house than big stage and $1 million act.
Howard.
4 people will go through tonight, and I do not, and listen, I'm big proponents of you guys. I pushed for you in Vegas and everything else. I think you're terrific, but tonight didn't cut it. There was no emotional connection to this song. I feel that Olivia got lost in the arrangement, and it was not listen, you have a beautiful voice. Tonight was, tonight's the toughest night I've seen here on this stage, and I'm being honest, it might be a big disappointment for you guys tomorrow.
The judges kept it honest with you guys. How do you feel about what they had to say?
Well, I feel like we put a lot of work into that song, and I feel like we really did, connect with it. So
yeah, I felt really good about what we played and what we did, and so hopefully America will vote for us because we really love what we did. Thank you.
All right, America, if you love what they did, vote for Eric and Olivia. Call 1-866-60-AGT-09. That's 1-866-602-4809. You can't vote until the end of the show, though, but you must vote. Coming up, a solo dancer twists, turns, and bends herself to the limit and beyond. And some extraordinary rescue dogs take the stage, but can they keep their owners' dreams alive? We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. This next act is from Oldsmar, Florida. She's a dancer. She's 16, but she's been dancing since she was just 2 years old. Here's Lindsay Norton.
My name is Lindsay Norton.
No, what's so funny?
I don't know, I'm just so excited.
We will be seeing you in New York.
When I was 2 years old, my grandma and I used to sit on the couch and watch Cirque du Soleil reruns together, and I would try stuff in the living room, and my mom signed me up for dance because she thought I was gonna hurt myself. I'm gonna be a senior in high school. If it was up to me, I would be dancing all the time, but I have to go to school. A lot of people may think I'm a girly girl, but I'm definitely more of a tomboy. I ride ATVs, and I love every minute of it.
When Lindsay moves, she floats across the stage. Her innocence pulls you in.
She's got to come up with new moves, just like every other dance act. And that's her challenge tonight.
Tonight, my dance will have a Cirque du Soleil theme, and that's really cool because it's like I've come full circle.
I always feel for the solo dancers. No backing singers, no nothing. It's them. If anybody can do it, my money is on Lindsay.
outstanding. Such a great job. Howie, how'd she do?
How did she do? I don't think you need me to tell you. That is so impressive. It is so amazing. I love you. I love your personality. I love the way you dance. It's so unique, yet it's not. You know what I mean? It's like I think it looks like an Olympic floor exercise, but it's dance combined, and it's undescribable. And, you know, in this contest, we have many dancers, and I was watching you, and I was thinking turf, and what turf is to street, you are to classical. I'd love to see you two kind of dance together, because you're both, it would be kind of interesting, I think. But I hope there's more than 4. Howard keeps saying it. There's so many more than 4. America, you've got a problem tonight. Good luck.
Howard.
Really smart use of the mirrors, a beautiful costume, a beautiful, graceful young lady. That's what you are. And we've got a night here. I'm trying to handicap this thing every minute. I mean, between Diddleman and Mariachi, and look what you're up against. You know, Unity Emotion just went and danced. And I'm afraid, I really actually think they're not going to go through. And here you are, so terrific on a night that is unbelievably spectacular. Don't you deserve to go through? Absolutely. What's going to be? Job well done. Beautiful. Inspirational. Bravo. Bravo.
Sharon.
Yeah, everything about you is so lovely. You're such a likable, lovely young girl. I can't even put it into words. Every time I see you perform, I love you a little bit more. And you are an absolute delight. The way you filled the stage tonight, you should be representing America in the gymnastics this year at the Olympics.
Will she go through? Do you think that America will vote for her?
I think they will vote for you because you are a very, very special act. You are extremely special, extremely talented.
Thank you.
All right, young lady. You have to tell me, I mean, to spend your summer performing in front of millions on this gigantic stage, it has to be amazing. What else would you be doing this summer?
Oh my gosh, I don't know, just be dancing like usual. I mean, this is just amazing to be here. I'm just trying to take it all in. I still can't even believe I'm up here right now, but thank you so much.
You are so welcome. So talented, so friendly. To put Lindsay Norton into the semifinals, you know what you have to do. 1-866-60-AGT-10. That's 1-866-60-248-10. And you can also vote online at NBC.com. But don't do anything until I tell you. Coming up, a man smashes through the pain barrier for his quest for votes. But will he even survive this performance? And some remarkable old dogs perform stunning new tricks. Can they get America voting too? Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Now, if you're a guy, this next act is going to make you cry, and not in a good way. He's a man who takes lots of hits to the family jewels. And people, I'm begging you, please do not try this at home or the mall or church or wherever. Don't try it anywhere, okay? From Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, here is Horse.
What's your name?
I'm Horse.
The king of the nut shot.
It still hurts. It's still painful. I can just take it. When I was little, we had a horse, and the horse actually kicked me in the face. So I grew this fear for horses. It's kind of like Batman, how he's afraid of bats, except I don't fight crime, I get hit in the balls. I heard for 10 years there's no way you will ever have kids. So my first one was a little bit of surprise. We didn't think it could happen. I am 100% a family man. A lot of people think I don't take this seriously, but it means the world to me. I'm the perfect act for Vegas.
My mother said to me, he's terrible. What is he doing to himself? He's hurting himself.
People love to watch it, and I get why he's here. It is painfully entertaining.
Tonight I'm doing a superhero theme because I always kind of envisioned my talent as a superpower. Tonight I'm going to give my best shot. I'm going balls out.
Put the money in the bags! Put the money in the bags! He'll be here any second. They call me nasty. The horse. Oh, oh.
Super horse. Horse. You all right, man? You bleeding a little bit. We're going to get you a medic. Howard.
Look, horse, you are a madman. I know you got hit with the seesaw there in the face. Forget about you. Listen, you did not drop the ball tonight. Brother, you know, very few things make me laugh that hard. This is one of those acts where either you love it or you hate it. It reminds me of my radio show because, you know, if you love the Three Stooges, if you love Jackass, you're going to love this. You heard the crowd cheering. I happen to think it's hysterical. I love it. What a night we're having. Be here or be square. Good for you. Job well done.
Sharon?
Well, I'm reading the signs in the audience, and one of them says, "I'm nuts for horse." Are your dangly bits throbbing?
Yeah, my dangly bits and my face.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw you got hit with that. Well, it was very, I don't quite know what to say, but
Absurd.
it was entertaining. You are entertaining. You are.
Howie.
And
You know what?
Ice.
Talent is subjective. I love this because it does engage an audience. It's very polarizing, and I love that you added a story to it. And people say, what can you do? This could be a classic. You could do this during Christmas time and do like the Nutcracker Suite. You could, you know, or at the Kennedy Center, kicking it to the classics. You know, you could, there's so much you can do with it. I love it. If I could vote, I would vote.
Right on. You okay? You okay?
I'm all right, yeah.
All right, we're going to make sure we get you a medic and everything. He said it could be a classic. I could see a superhero duo happening. Super Horse and Fart Man could happen. It could actually happen.
I'm Fart Man.
All right, one more time for old time's sake. To vote for Horse, you know what to do. 1-866-60-AGT-11. That's 1-866-60-248-11. Or go to NBC.com to vote online. All right, y'all, it's only one more act to see, then it's over to you. How will you vote tonight? We're going to see who makes it to the semifinals and who's heading home. We'll be back in a few, but let's take another look at my man, Horse. You all right? Welcome back to America's Got Talent. If you want to catch up with what your favorite acts are doing, head on over to NBC.com and click on the Contestants tab. You can watch their latest performances, and you'll find biographies, blogs, photos, along with all their Facebook and Twitter news. Okay, here's the last act of the night. Now, if the best dog trick your dog can do is sit or stay, wait till you see this. From New York is Olate Dogs.
We are the Olate Dogs.
This is the most amazing, best animal act I have ever seen in
Olate Dogs started back in Chile, in Santiago. I'm very poor when I little. I picked one dog for the street. It's very hard because I don't know how to train the dog. But when I did the first one, wow, and I go work.
At the age of 12, he was supporting his entire family with what he was doing with the dogs, just so that he could bring in anything for his family. My dad is infatuated with these dogs. He's in love with them completely. I think he's more one of the dogs than the trainer.
My dog, I mean, is my life.
Britain's Got Talent, one with a fabulous dancing dog. We have several amazing dogs. I know America is going to send them right through again.
My father being here, it's a completely different life. I think it's going to be one of the best times of his life.
Live performer, wow, it's a very big stuff for me.
Olate Dogs. Take that, Britain's Got Talent. Man. Now that's a dog act. Sherry.
Nick, what can I say? Look at our audience. Look. A standing ovation. They are magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. I have never seen a dog act like this in my life.
Thank you so much. That's amazing to hear from you guys.
I keep telling you I'm going to kidnap those dogs. I'm having you guys watched.
Right on, Howie. Talk to him.
You know, ditto. The thing is that they are truly amazing. We have all seen dog acts throughout the years, and you see them on YouTube, and we saw them on Britain's Got Talent. I have never seen this skill, this kind of... I've never seen backflips, and even though I saw it last time, I want to see it again next time. I've never seen... There's so much personality and so much athleticism in the dogs, and so much... It's so funny and... classic. You know, it reminds me of sitting around the TV when I was a kid with my parents watching the Ed Sullivan Show and just going, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. What a way to end tonight. You know, the good news is you were great. The bad news is another great act went through. How do you make a decision?
Thank you so much. That's amazing.
I can't imagine what is going through America's mind right now. Each act has been better and better and better. You know, I love your act. And, my 10-and-a-half-year-old bulldog died last week, and I am heartbroken. And I see this show, and I'm thinking about the bond I had with my dog. And all of America, all the dog lovers out there know how difficult this is and what a bond you two have with these animals. And you've done a spectacular job. Wow, that's all I've got to say. You deserve a place. If you don't get through, America, you got to vote. And I cannot wait to see how America votes. I cannot handicap this thing. I have no idea what's going to be happening tomorrow night. Tune in, watch tomorrow night. I'm going to be curious. You guys deserve a place. Fantastic.
Absolutely. A latte dogs. Now, we said this before, but all of these dogs are rescue dogs. So you guys are also doing something amazing with that. That's outstanding. What do these dogs mean to you?
Actually, there was one thing I had to explain. Last time I said most of these dogs are rescue dogs. That is not entirely true. We do have a lot of rescue dogs. The rest we've gotten from people that don't want them, from the newspaper. Some we have gotten from the pound, and some we've bred ourselves. So to say that, it would be wrong of me to say that all of them are rescues, because I would be lying.
But they mean so much to you.
They're like my brothers and sisters.
Right on.
Right.
All right, well, to put Olate Dogs into the semifinals, call 1-866-60-AGT-12. That's 1-866-60-248-12. Okay, the performances are over. This is like the Olympics of America's Got Talent. The best of the best. 12 acts, but you can only choose 4. So here's all the voting information.
The Philadelphia week, we're gonna jump in on all the beats that they play.
And in case there was any doubt, the target is case 4.
That's amazing.
And voting is now open. It's all up to you. These guys are relying on you to put them through. Remember, these are 866 numbers, not 800 numbers, and the calls are toll-free from landlines. You can also vote online at NBC.com. Voting will be open for 2 hours after the show, and you can vote up 10 times per voting method. You have to vote. Your favorite needs you. This is going to be one tough night. Tomorrow night, the results. And man, I can't wait to see who's going to make it through the semifinals. That's all tomorrow night. It's going to be Cheryl Lloyd is going to be here. We're also going to have the cast of Once. Good night, America. I'm